TV or living room off. Alexa, turn living room off.
Hello! Welcome to Bariatrics and Tips. I am Michelle, your hostess with the mostest, and if you heard a little background noise, that would be my doofus husband trying to turn off the TV. Say hi, Troy. See, he was just complaining that he never gets to do anything, and I just told him to say hi, and he didn't. But anyways, welcome to Bariatrics and Tips. I've got a great lineup for you. 3 really cool Super Bowl things that you can do for your tailgate party where you can eat and not feel deprived and feel good about the choices that you're making. But first, we have a special behind-the-scenes guest star today. My best friend Liz is actually manning or womaning the camera. Say hi, Liz.
Hello, everybody.
Yay! So if you have any questions or concerns about any of the products, gadgets, ingredients, anything, please let us know because Liz is here to make sure that those questions get answered. We gave Maya the day off. Liz is spending the night, and we're having some girl time, and we're actually going to do some cooking right now and afterwards. So very excited. You know, one of the things that we all have in common is that we have all had bariatric surgery, or maybe we're gearing up to have bariatric surgery. But even if that doesn't fit the bill, even if you're striving for overall health and wellness, if you're trying to combat diabetes, whatever it is, you're in the right place because there's no reason why we should have to walk the face of this earth feeling deprived of having anything. There are so many great, healthy, colorful choices that you can make, so many ways to be empowered at the grocery store or in the kitchen. It's like a journey all in itself. And as soon as you find ways to seize that journey and see all the possibilities that are yours, you're going to be even more successful. Okay? So with that being said, we've got 3 things. Well, first of all, do we have any questions so far?
No questions, just a bunch of highs.
Hi, everyone. And Liz, you can feel free to tell if interrupt me or whatever you need to do. Maya was always pretty reticent about that. But we've got 3 things for you. We are making a grilled chicken sandwich that I think rivals any fast food place, only it is low carb, full of protein, and super delicious. We are going to do chicken salad stuffed mini peppers, which is a great tailgate. Here's our mini peppers. I will show you how to make the chicken salad. And then we are going to do a cinnamon sugar pudding churro. These use the wonton wrappers that we used last week, only they are coated with a cinnamon sugar concoction that is actually used with a sugar alternative that is marketed as keto friendly, but it's absolutely delicious. So I can't wait to show you that. So Liz, which one should we start with?
Why don't we start with the chicken sandwich?
Chicken, let's do chicken. All right, so one of the things that I love before bariatric surgery, if I could commit sin at any fast food restaurant, it would probably be Burger King's like long grilled chicken sandwich where you take a bite into it and you can feel the grease and the mayonnaise and it's so delicious. So if I could commit sin, that's how I would do it. But you can still have all those flavors on a very sliding scale, and this is how you're gonna do it, okay? The first thing I start off with is an Aunt Millie's Live Carb Smart bun. These things are my saving grace. One bun is only 50 calories. It is 1 gram of fat. It is 3 net carbs, because it's got tons of fiber, and it's also a good source of protein, 7 grams per bun. So for me, it's a win-win. They also come in hot dog buns and they come in bread, so you can really have lots of different great choices. So I'm gonna start off with that. You can steam your bun, you can grill your bun, however you wanna do it. Just if you're gonna add anything to it, it is gonna change the nutrition content. I've got mine steamed. I steamed it right before this broadcast. And then I've also got my grilled chicken. So this is actually a piece of grilled chicken that I got out of a bag of mesquite grilled chicken from Sam's Club. It's one of my favorite go-tos, and I can actually show you the bag if you'd like, because I know some of you like to see that. It's in the frozen section, and it's a 3-pound bag of mesquite grilled chicken fillets. They are all pre-made, so all you have to do is heat them up. It's a 3-pound bag, and I think they charge like $12 here in West Michigan. So this is a great question.
Where do you buy the buns?
the buns. You can get the buns at any grocery store that I have found. You can also get them at Sam's Club if you have a Sam's Club membership. I'm not quite sure about Costco. They are significantly cheaper buying a 2-pack at Sam's Club than they are here locally at the grocery store. And then you don't have to use this. Obviously, do what works for you. There are times where I just make my own grilled chicken. There are times when I use this. These are great. They're great cold. They're great warm. They're great on top of a salad. So these 3 ounces is just 110 calories, 2 grams of fat, 18 grams of protein. So yay for protein. All right. So that is the basis of my chicken sandwich. Now, this chicken sandwich is pretty hearty. I was just telling Liz before we started the broadcast that I probably will only eat a half of it. So if you're preparing this for yourself or like a platter of these for your Super Bowl tailgate party or for anything of that matter, I'll show you a great way to serve that. So let's get going on this. The first thing that I'm gonna do is I've got my condiments here. I've got some iceberg lettuce. The crunch of iceberg lettuce is wonderful on a chicken sandwich. And if you've got the coldness of the lettuce and the pickles with the warmness of the chicken, it's just delightful. So I've also got a teaspoon of olive oil mayonnaise that I'm going to use as the basis. You only need a little. You just need to have that little taste. It's kind of like the glue that holds this bad boy together. And then I'm going to put 2 pickles, or maybe I'm going to put 3. Let's see, right on the bun. I'm just going to do, I'm an equal opportunity pickle person here, you guys. So let's just make it look pretty. All right. Then I'm going to put a piece of chicken on top. I'm going to put my tomato, and let's get some lettuce on this bad boy too. Put that on here. And then there you go. Super easy to assemble. Probably not as easy to cut, but that is where we are going to use toothpicks to accomplish that. So for my Super Bowl party, I will cut these up into either quarters or halves, depending on how many I want to make. And let's see if I can get this done properly. Perfect. And I can serve them just like that. And now you've got a really decadent, delicious chicken sandwich that you can serve for yourself or for others at your Super Bowl tailgate party. You know what? And you could, like I just said, you could take it a step further and get a couple more toothpicks in and just make little bite-sized sandwiches and serve those as well. Absolutely delicious. What do you think, Liz?
Those look amazing.
Yay! Guess what we're going to be eating after. All right. So there, we've got our grilled chicken sandwich. That's the first start. If there's any questions, please let us know, and Liz will tell me what we need to know. But that is a really great way. If you figure 110 calories for the chicken and 50 calories for the bun, you're eating the whole sandwich, obviously less than 200 calories. And if you're cutting that into quarters, you can obviously do that math. What a great way to indulge without like added calories and added fat. So there's our first Super Bowl meal. Let's keep moving on. Now, chicken salad stuffed mini peppers. Mini peppers are my saving grace right now. They're delicious, they're crunchy, they're colorful, and I buy mine. It's a little bit more economical to buy them at a wholesale store like Sam's Club. So that's where I get these. I have already taken the seeds out. I use a paring knife to take the seeds out. Super duper easy. Chicken salad, you can make this 3 billion ways. I'm going to show you what works for me. I'm going to show you what I like. You modify it to your liking. When I'm in a hurry, I use the canned chicken breast. I have it drained. This is like the big can. And again, Sam's Club, do you see the theme? So I'm going to put my chicken right into a bowl. And I've got lots of different things that I want to put in it. I love crunchiness and tons of flavor. So I'm going to add celery. And I like mine on the chunky side. I like to be able to just dig right in. I'm gonna use half of this purple onion. We had a debate on our Facebook page about red onion versus purple onion, and I'm sorry, it's not red onion, it is purple. Your thoughts?
I have to agree.
Okay, good. See, I knew we were best friends for a reason. Cilantro, gotta have the cilantro. I think I probably put a little too much, but we'll put a little bit more in. The good thing about this, the rules are, there are no rules. You can put whatever you want in it. This is a mixture of garlic powder, dill, salt, and pepper. And so I'm gonna go ahead, I did a teaspoon of, or a half a teaspoon of all the salt, pepper, and then I did a tablespoon, in garlic powder, and then I did a tablespoon of dill. I just love dill in chicken salad and tuna salad, what have you. So there we go. Ooh, I can smell the dill. Can you smell it?
I can.
Yum. All right, and then instead of mayonnaise based, I'm going gangsta, and I am using non-fat plain Greek yogurt. This is 3/4 cup. You can put however much in it. I like it to be nice and creamy, and then once it chills in the refrigerator and everything blends, it's even more wonderful. So let's get that in there. If we find that we have to add some more yogurt because of all the stuff, the goody stuff in there that I put in, then we can definitely do that. This is just a benchmark for chicken salad. Sometimes I put slivered almonds in there, maybe some grapes, depending on, whoops, I'm making a really nice mess. I can't believe the dog's not down here like begging. Where's the, oh, he's sleeping on my husband. So
Really colorful.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, I love it.
You can throw some grape tomatoes in there too, but it is delicious. And I think one of the things that I love about this recipe is that the garlic powder really is a nice complement to it.
Did you say you put salt and pepper in as well?
Salt and pepper to taste. I love black pepper, gives it a nice little zing. The Greek yogurt will give it a nice zing, but I find that the salt helps that Greek yogurt along too. And you can see the dill in there, and the cilantro is nice and fresh, and there we go. Okay, doesn't that look great? So now,
Amazing.
you get to taste this too. Yes, so now stuffing the peppers, there's really no rocket science to it. We'll just do it. I actually prefer to use a plastic spoon because what I can do is I can spoon it in and then I can use the bottom to kind of shove it in. There we go. Yep, my husband just made some lewd comment. I could just hear it. All right, so there we go. And you don't have to watch me do all of them, but it's nice to get it way down in there because then every time you bite one down, you get a nice helping of chicken salad as well. And if I would serve it in this bowl too, or you can serve them on a platter, laying down, but you can put whatever you want in it. What kinds of things do you guys like to put in your chicken salad? Liz, what do you put in yours?
I like the grapes and almonds situation. I always think that's really tasty.
Yeah.
But I guess with peppers, maybe not. I don't know.
Well,
but this looks good. I don't normally put celery in, but I do like it. So
the crunch of the celery just is, I love it. Okay, let's do one more and then I won't bore you with the rest, and then we'll just figure the rest out because you got to see this dessert that's coming up. There's no questions or anything at this moment?
nope,
right.
nothing. Sorry.
All right, cool.
Everyone's saying hi and there must be drooling right now.
Yeah, well, there you go. All right, so there you are. There's your pepper. Do I dare?
Do it.
All right.
Do it. That's a big one.
That is my big mouth bite. They're so good. The chicken salad is perfect. It's super flavorful. So highly recommend. Highly, highly recommend it.
Melissa's saying, yo.
Yeah, Melissa.
You know.
She's like, I need to make this. All right, let's shift gears. And let's have some dessert. All right, get some of this cleaned up. So last week you saw my taco and pizza cups, wonton cups. And those were great. I took it a step further and I made my own. Let me get it for you so I can demonstrate. This just happened to be something that I saw in the clearance section at Meijer. You can see I paid half off. This is this Keto Sweet 0-calorie granulated sweetener. It looks totally like sugar. And if I look on the conversion chart, it's teaspoon for teaspoon for sugar, if you want to. So you can get whatever works for you. I don't use this often, but every once in a while when you need some kind of sweetness, this is good. I have a lot of different personal beliefs of sugar alternatives, but when I need to go to one, this is what I've been going to. There's some good liquid versions too that you can go to. But all I did was take this plus some cinnamon, and I got my cinnamon sugar. And all I did was take the wonton cups, I put them in the muffin tin like I normally would. I sprayed them with cooking spray, and then I just sprinkled the cinnamon sugar concoction on it, and I baked it the same way that I baked them last week. 6 minutes to start, and then I took them out of the oven and I sprayed them again with cooking spray, and then I put them back in for another 1 to 2 minutes. Question, what is in the Keto Sweet? The keto, it says, hold on, it is erythritol is what it looks like, and that's all I can tell you because that's what it says. Hopefully that's what you wanted to hear, or not.
And what temperature do you bake these at?
They're baked 350 for 6 minutes, and then take them out and spray them again. I actually rotate the muffin pan because my stove or my oven, the back of the stove obviously gets more. So then I rotate it for another 2 minutes, and then they're perfect. So your oven might vary. So just kind of micromanage it until you know you've got it down to a science. But they're super good. And I didn't call them, I think I called them pudding parfaits on our Facebook page, but I renamed them and rebranded them the cinnamon sugar churro because I brought these for a potluck at work last week, and one of the girls was like, this is like a churro, and I said, that's brilliant. And you know, if you think you're eating a churro, you think you're committing sin. And I just think that it's all about not feeling deprived and feeling like you can make good choices and have good things to eat. So these are cinnamon sugar pudding churros. So we've got our wonton wrappers. These were done in a circular muffin tin. You can do whatever you want. You can do a mini one, you can do the regular size. But then I also made chocolate pudding. Now my basic protein chocolate pudding recipe will be yours sometime. I have recipes dropping today starting at 4:30. 4:35, 5:30, and 6. One of those 4 recipes is this basic chocolate pudding recipe. And really all it is a box of sugar-free chocolate pudding, a couple scoops of chocolate protein powder. I'm trying to remember. Oh, and then instead of using milk, I use a Fairlife chocolate protein shake, a ready-made one, and then I add a couple teaspoons of cocoa in, so it's kind of like a dark chocolate pudding. Question?
Just a quick question about the muffin cup or the wonton cups. Do you spray them twice? Did you say you spray them twice? I do spray them twice. You want to spray the muffin tin first, right, and then you want to press your wonton wrappers in there, and then I spray them again, so that way the inside of that gets, we'll just say wet, but moist, or whatever you want to, whatever word you want to use. And then I sprinkle this on so it stays on it. And then after that first 6 minutes, you're going to spray them again just to prevent them from burning. So yeah, we'll circle back to the chocolate pudding. So that's all I did. I used a protein shake instead of the milk. So there's really good nutrition content in this. And the nutrition facts, I won't worry about telling you about them right now on this broadcast, but each recipe card that you get today starting at 4:30 will have the nutrition, and the nutrition is per piece, okay? So you make the pudding and you transfer it to a Ziploc bag and throw it in the refrigerator and let it get firm. And when you're ready to assemble these, all we're gonna do is snip off the top, and you're gonna pipe it into this. And this should make 12 of them, okay? So piping them in as best you can. Some of them, it gets really, really thick because of the protein, and I'm only doing a few of them.
I had to make them. I made them early this morning because I wanted to take pictures so I can add it to the recipe card that you're getting today.
Man, looks
doesn't that look
dark and chocolatey?
I know, it's super good. We'll both be eating them here soon enough. All right, so then if you have some left over, I just kind of pinch it off. And then that's how I put it back in the fridge. All right, so now we'll take it a step further, and we've got our whipped cream. Now, I'm sorry, for a little bit of whipped cream that goes on here, I'm going for the gusto. Question.
What size pudding box did you use?
I used the recipe, if you're making 12 of them, because there's 12 muffin cups, I used 2 small packages of sugar-free chocolate. So again, that'll be on the recipe card.
Instant or?
Instant,
okay.
Yeah. I don't go for that cook and serve stuff. I'm an instant kind of gal.
Do you want it now?
I want it now. My husband's gonna, oh, he's not listening. All right, so whipped cream, you just need a dollop. All we're doing is making it look decadent and pretty. And here comes the dog because he wants his pup cup. All right, and then the pièce de résistance, the sprinkles. Again, you just need, just for color. All we're doing is for color, so I don't even worry about this. Okay, but these are gonna look good on any Super Bowl buffet table, okay? There you go. What do you think?
They look awesome too. Now I'm really hungry.
Yeah, well, we are going to indulge. I'm not gonna. The wonton cups are nice and crispy. Now, I would recommend putting this together right before you serve them. I have put them in the refrigerator overnight, and for the most part, they retain their crunch, but the longer they sit in the refrigerator with pudding on top of it, the softer that they're gonna be. So just keep that in mind. They're super easy to put together, especially if you have everything made. You can make the wonton cups ahead of time. You can make the pudding ahead of time and just keep it in the bag. And so when you're putting this out on a platter, all you have to do is pipe and go. So super, super easy. All 3 of these recipes, great additions to your Super Bowl tailgate party. And I hope that you've enjoyed this presentation as much as I have, and hopefully as much as Liz has. Are there any questions or concerns? I'm still trying to solidify next week's lineup. It sounds to me like Saturdays work a lot better for everyone. So I'm trying to keep on with that. How many, are there a lot of people that are on right
21
now?
or
Yeah, so that's great. I appreciate it. I appreciate your time. I don't know about you, but in West Michigan, the sky is actually blue today. Everyone is happy, and I appreciate your time at all. Was there another question?
Nope.
No. Okay, cool. Well, I will make sure that I have next week's lineup for you here in the next couple days or so. But thank you so much for being here. Have a great week. Have a great Super Bowl party. And if you need anything, you know where I am. Remember, find joy in the journey. Your joy is jubilation over yourself. You've got this, and with good food choices, you've got this even more, okay? See you later. Take care.